All right, we're back. Episode 2, Breaking Rumor. You got Connor, Nick, Brett again. We have a bunch of rumors that we need to address over the last week. And we're also going to get into our AFC and NFC South divisional previews for NFL. But to start the conversation today, this is a very late breaking rumor. Right before we started podcasting, I was made aware of this rumor, came across my desk. JJ McCarthy could get cut by the Minnesota Vikings, allegedly taking second string snaps, competing with who was it, Connor?
Carson Wentz.
Oh boy.
You heard it here. I'm going to say,
boy.
People say you heard it here first. I'm going to, honestly, you probably heard it here, like second or third. I read this from Pro Football Talk, and then Kevin Seifert, he's an ESPN writer. He tweeted 6 hours ago, in a relatively brief Vikings practice, parentheses, 80 minutes, which I guess that's brief. I don't know if that, why did he have to put 80 minutes in the tweet? Anyways, JJ McCarthy and Carson Wentz. Yeah, JJ McCarthy and Carson Wentz split second team reps. So Mike Florio took it one step further and said, with cuts coming on Sunday for all the teams, because the final data cut down to 53 on these rosters is Sunday, JJ McCarthy could be cut, and that would be hilarious.
What is the benefit of cutting him? Like, genuinely.
I don't know.
Not on the team.
He's not a distraction.
But like, who are you gonna roster as your third quarterback if you just cut JJ? Like, are they actually gonna be?
No.
Well, they have to. They can carry 3 now.
What was that? Oh, Matt. Oh, dude, they have Max Brosman. They're good.
Oh, Max Brosmer.
Yeah, they're good.
That's
dude.
right. That's right, dude.
I guess you don't have the distraction of like the quarterback controversy with him. Like, if Kyler sucks, then you don't.
Yeah,
have
but
to
we
worry
already
about,
know JJ sucks.
Yeah, but there's definitely a small faction of like Vikings fans that are like JJ guys for sure. That,
I mean, he is 22 years old.
Isn't he like? Yeah, I was gonna say he's like super young.
It's probably the same amount of fans that like the Bears have that are still closet Bajancy guys that like are just waiting for Caleb to slip up so that Tyson Bagent can take it. It's probably the same amount of fans that like support JJ. So like, I guess like getting rid of him is just like, not having a distraction. I mean, 9, you gotta remember, JJ and 9 are two different people.
So there's no financial incentive. Is what we're getting.
Could they keep 9 and get
no?
rid of
You
JJ?
can't keep one and have
the
the
same
other,
person.
or you can't get rid of one and keep the other. It's just maybe 9 is the distraction they need to get rid of. Maybe he's the problem.
9's the problem, but JJ's okay.
Yeah, but you can't have it both ways. They're a package deal.
So, but to be clear, there's no financial incentive to cut JJ. Like,
no, literally no.
Okay.
But also, but you're not going to get anything for him either.
No, probably not. I mean, thinking back to other really bad first round pick quarterbacks, the 49ers got like what, a 6th round pick out of Trey Lance?
No, I think they traded him. I think Jerry. They somehow coerced Jerry Jones to get a 5th round pick for Trey Lance before he then
it was
signed
a
with
4th round pick. It was a 2024 4th round pick.
Jerry loves giving out 4th round picks for absolute bums. Didn't he give a 4th round pick for that one Panthers receiver too that just didn't do anything?
Jonathan Mingo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry loves giving out 4th rounders like candy.
Yeah. What was the Josh Rosen deal? Because these are the things that like.
Yeah, Josh Rosen's a good one. That's a very similar.
He was traded to the Dolphins for the 62nd overall pick in the 2nd round.
Wow. Damn. Dolphins got fleeced.
So there is, but it's slowly dropping, right? So Josh Rosen went for a 2nd round pick.
Josh Rosen played 1 season after getting drafted like 10th overall.
Correct.
So there was like still technically upside there. I feel like with JJ, it's like you kind of know what you're getting with him.
It's more in line with Trey Lance, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Because the injury thing.
So 4th round pick for Trey Lance. And then
but, like, I don't know who's going to give you a 4th round pick. Is Jerry's not in the market to give out 4th round picks right now for quarterbacks. I guess he could be, right? I guess he could have back up Dak Prescott.
Jesus Christ.
He could.
This is devolving.
That would be a JJ, or that would be a Jared Jones type move.
Jerry Jones, the next JJ.
The original JJ. Hey, speaking of JJs, Jed Jordan.
Jed Jordan.
Hey,
Yeah,
good
Jed.
segue.
It's been a while since we had an owner of an NFL team do something really sketchy and stupid regarding prostitution. It's been a minute.
So I don't know the full story here. All I know is, what was it, like a prostitution
Here's
ring
the
or
story.
something?
Here's the story. He gets divorced from his wife in May. He's, probably reeling post-divorce, looking for any kind of action. The guy's a billionaire. I don't know why he's going to a trailer park in East Palestine, Ohio, to like get with some lower level, prostitute, like $140 in a trailer. That's the joke that's running around social media right now. Is he literally drove out of his way to go to this place, and it ends up being like a ring, like a setup. So he got arrested.
That's got to be so unfortunate if it's like first time. He's like, I don't know, man. I'm just desperate. Goes to this trailer park, instantly arrested.
He's a billionaire. Why are you doing this, dude? You could he has access to the most premium sex workers in the world if he really wanted to.
Now,
billionaire.
Well, I mean,
now,
he is in San Francisco, so.
Okay, I was gonna say, is he an executive for the Browns or the 49ers?
He's the owner of the 49ers.
The owner of the 49ers. Okay,
he owns the 49ers, bro.
Maybe he's been hanging out the electrical substation too much. It's fried his brain.
That is actually a good theory. That's actually a really good theory.
Yeah,
that
the
he just has
substation is just like fried his brain. He's like, prostitutes in East Palestine, Ohio.
He has a mutant brain right
They're
now.
how much money?
He went on the.
I don't need any more of these Bay Area hookers because they're way too expensive. I'm gonna go.
I will say they are charging. I saw another funny article. It's like sex workers in San Francisco are charging like $6,000 an hour.
Yeah,
I was like,
dude. Have you ever tried to live in California?
That's
true.
nuts.
That's true.
Inflation hits everything.
But I love it. I love how they called it.
At the prostitute.
I love that they alluded to the AI boom as the reason why prostitutes charge so much out there. I'm like, I don't think so. I think it's just because of the rent.
Yep, that's probably it.
But also
probably it.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is a wild story though. An actual billionaire was like driving to a trailer park in East Palestine, Ohio, to get with a hooker who ends up being part of a sting operation to arrest bad people.
Do you think so? I have an underlying conspiracy theory because it is hilarious to me that all of these stories almost always come out in August. Do you think that these reporters have the scoop on these stories and they just wait until right before the NFL season to drop it?
Well, actually, I don't really know if this happened in June or if this happened this week. I actually don't know. I think it happened this week. But maybe not, actually. I mean, the NFL's going to bury this.
I mean, they have to. He's an owner.
Just like they buried it with Robert Kraft.
He was arrested on the 23rd.
Yeah, so this week.
At 9:35 a.m.
In the morning? Oh, my God.
I mean, he's a morning sex guy, I guess.
Oh, wait, hang on. It was so York was taken into custody by the Mahoning Valley Human Trafficking Task Force.
Jesus. What the fuck was he doing, dude? Again, you're a billionaire. You have resources. He was initially
booked on suspicion of engaging in prostitution and possessing criminal tools. I
just
a picklock?
I would say a billionaire's cell phone is a criminal tool.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I just don't understand, dude.
When you're that rich. On Monday, York pleaded no contest to amended misdemeanor charges of disorderly conduct and possessing criminal tools. He received a 1-day jail sentence with a credit for time served, $1,150 fine, and was ordered to complete an online course.
So he had to get a jail free card.
Basically.
I mean, basically, it sounds like you just pay $150K to get out of this. It's like a DUI.
Or
but wait,
$150 apparently.
Was that 150 or
No,
150,000?
1,150.
Oh, yeah. That's like less than a DUI. Like you have to
Yeah.
pay more to get out of a DUI than that.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Get out of jail free.
He must have he must have a thing for like trailer trash, I guess. It must be like a kink.
I don't know, dude. I think it sounds like a desperation move, if you ask me.
I don't understand though. Like you have literally access to like anybody. You're a billionaire.
Dude, you know where he could have gone? Vegas. That's
literally
closer.
literally.
Vegas is closer.
Literally.
Portland. You could go to Portland, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, dude, they're like adult.
Maybe he's
film-
driving through. I don't know.
There are like
Beautiful East
adult
Palestine.
film actresses, like porn stars that like would literally like be available. I don't understand like why he was doing this.
I don't know. I don't have anything.
Maybe he had a group.
I don't have anything. Group on.
Speaking of Jays, we have a lot of J topics tonight. Genty, Jamar Chase, fake injuries,
Both out for the year.
Fake training camp injuries.
The original report of the Genty injury was hilarious, by the way.
Yeah.
Because like they had the whole dramatic like Genty went down, non-contact injury, grasping his leg. All the players took a knee instead of
Group
prayer.
Yeah.
And there were drafts that happened that night.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy football drafts that happened that night where people were taking Mike Washington in like the second or third round because everybody thought for like 5 hours that Genty was out with a torn ACL. And then the reports just come out, just sprained his ankle. Like you got to come out with something better, more technical than that. Like you got to say like high ankle sprain. He's going to miss 4 weeks or like torn or partially torn ligaments or something like that. You can't just be like, he sprained his ankle. He's fine.
No, like literally, like that's what I was saying. Like they should have had like a sprained MCL or like a high ankle sprain, and they could have easily phrased like, could be out for up to 4 or 5 weeks, but also could be back as early as week 1, and then like he just comes back week 1, and then everyone's like, whoa.
Yeah, you got to whip out
crazy, dude.
You got to whip out the most like technical term for this injury. You can't not say sprained ankle.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because sprained ankle sounds like you just tripped over a curb or something.
Training camp injuries are brutal, I will say. Like getting these alerts in the moment is like terrifying for not only fantasy owners but like football fans.
Is it just me, or does it seem like there's more injuries
No, it's always this bad.
Is it always this bad?
It's just it's more high profile. It's more high profile names.
It is more high profile names, but I also feel like there's just like 1,000 Twitter reporters at every single training camp that like anytime a guy goes down, they're like breaking news, injury, oh my god, injury. Jamar Chase fell awkwardly, injury.
His leg was blown off. Yeah.
They're just they are. I think what is happening is the result of Twitter monetizing engagement. 100%. So like they are just getting hundreds of comments and reposts and likes on any single piece of news that they can drop. And Jamar Chase like falling awkwardly at practice made headline news for I don't know what, an hour, until they said, oh, he's fine, he's practicing again. Like it was nothing. He just fell down awkwardly and sat down for a second and then went back to practice.
Yeah, meanwhile, locally, like Darnell writes today, the UCL arm injury thing got reported, and I'm just like, he literally played through that injury all last season. Like, if it flared up again, like, why are we like making a big deal out of this?
Well, and also, if you read between the lines in that report, right, you compare it to the Jamar Chase reporting, he was pulled to the sideline and they were looking at his right elbow or whatever elbow he tore his UCL on. That's all they said. The trainers were looking at his elbow. It's the same elbow. So I don't know if this is even anything to be like mildly concerned about.
Yeah, this is another stupid one. Just saw Kellen Moore said Chris Olave landed hard on his back during
I saw that
practice.
one earlier.
When
Yeah.
asked if he's okay, he said he got the wind knocked out of him. Like, what, can we stop with this? Can we stop? Can we stop with the shit? As after asked if there was any further testing or cause for concern, Kellen Moore said the medical staff did not say anything. What?
Probably because there was nothing to say. He got the wind knocked out of him. Like, what do you want me to say, dude? He's fine.
They're like, what do you want us to follow up with? He's literally fine.
This happens to 5-year-olds on the playground every single day.
Yeah, Jesus.
And they're fine.
And other breaking rumors, Justin Fields is going to Texas Tech.
Yeah. This came across my desk earlier today, where Justin Fields could be eligible to play football at Texas Tech. Is Texas Tech, by the way, is this the same school that has Brandon Sorsby at quarterback?
Well, technically, yeah, but I think he's now not allowed to play this season.
No, I don't think he's allowed to play at all, right?
No, he's not. Like they originally were going to allow him to play.
Oh yeah, Texas Tech.
It's unclear to me if he's actually going to be playing. But
Listen,
it is the same school. That
it
would
is
be
the wild. It is the Wild West right now. Like technically, up until like what, an hour or so ago, you guys said that the SEC finally came out and Texas Tech, are they part of the SEC?
No, they're Big 12. They're Big 12.
So Big 12 is still allowing players to come back.
To my knowledge, the Big 12 does not have a stance on if NFL players can play in college football.
So I mean, technically this isn't true, but also technically it could happen.
Technically could happen at the time of this recording.
Like
Justin Fields could go to Texas Tech.
What was the breaking rumor that we generated? We said that they were going to offer him 37 million.
Yeah,
37 million.
Now, I actually think that he would come out from college, or sorry, he would come from the Chiefs training camp to Texas Tech if that was offered to him in a heartbeat.
You remember when the Jets paid him $20 million a year?
Yeah.
That's
also
funny.
This is going to be mean, but I think Justin Fields would still suck at Texas Tech.
He was a good college quarterback, dude.
Yeah, I think he just has. I don't even know if the yips is the right way to describe what's going on with his career. I just think he can't do it. Can't process.
So
quarterback.
Do you guys know the YouTube page KTO? Are you guys familiar with this?
KTO. It sounds familiar.
I'm not.
He does like deep dives on niche NFL stories, and he released a video a couple of weeks ago that was like breaking down all last 10-year QB draft busts, and he had a segment on Justin Fields. And there I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a preseason game where Justin Fields was asked about the speed of the game and how he was processing it.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields
said it was slow.
He goes, I don't know, man. I thought it was slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then he proceeded to play a compilation of Justin Fields making the worst plays of his life because he can't process quickly enough and taking 30-yard sacks because he doesn't know how to read defenses. One of the all-time bad things you can say and then struggle with speed in the NFL.
There are still people like defending him out there. I'm like, that's got to be a bit at this point.
Defending him how?
He hasn't had the right situation, dude. He hasn't been given all the right
He only needs
receivers
to go back to college to have the right situation.
Well, yeah,
Texas Tech has infinite money, so
Texas Tech.
I never really watched him at Ohio State. I know one of my friends is a big Ohio State guy and loved him at Ohio State. But then I guess just it's like certain players' talent don't transfer to the NFL. He played behind an elite offensive line and had like
he had great receivers.
No, like elite, like some of the greatest receivers of our generation. Like
there are great receivers in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure he had no particular order of when they were there, but like
he had Garrett Wilson,
Chris Olave. I don't know if he had Marvin Harrison though. I don't think he did.
On. Justin Fields.
I thought he did for at least one season.
It would have been like freshman Marvin Harrison. Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jameson.
Oh, there we go.
Nope. Sorry, Jameson Williams was Alabama. I don't know what is on right now.
You think the AI would be better by now?
They're like, oh, he played with Jameson Williams in college.
I feel like I'm missing. There's one more guy that for sure. There's like 4 or 5 of them.
We'll figure it out. We'll get it at some point. We'll get it. Breaking rumor. Jameson Williams going to Alabama,
Yeah.
or Ohio State. But yeah, no, low key to kind of wrap up this conversation with the Big Ten and SEC having to make formal statements that NFL players can't play in college. Pretty hilarious times that we live in, that they even have to like come to this decision and say this.
Oh, by the way, they did have Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith and Jigba,
JSN.
Bupa.
Mm-hmm.
Emeka Buka was a freshman. Marvin Harrison Jr. was a freshman.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
think
ridiculous
technically
receiving room.
Jameson Williams was part of it before transferring to Alabama ahead of the 2021 season.
Did he take snaps at Ohio State though? Okay.
No, but he's part of the room.
Also, I'm pretty sure Justin Fields played like the COVID season, and that's when he got drafted, right? Where they played like 6 games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's still nuts, though.
So-
Olave, Garrett Wilson, Jason Agbuka, and Marvin Harrison Jr. all in the same room at the same time. Like, of
That's
course
all he
it's gonna-
needs. That's all he
that's-
needs to be
guys,
successful.
That's all he needs to be in the NFL. And then he needs, like, what? Who's the really good Ohio State left tackle that, like, went to be, like, a 4th overall pick? Paris Johnson. Like,
Yeah, that's all he needs.
he just needs, like, guys like that, and then he'll be fine.
Yeah. And he needs to play against 21-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's it.
Another local breaking rumors, Gervon Dexter, which for people listening to this that aren't Bears fans would be like, who? A Jordan Schultz, aka Starbucks kid, tweeted out that they're looking to trade him, basically, the Bears. The question is whether is Jordan Schultz talking to Ryan Poles, which has been known to happen. So I think Jordan Schultz is like Ryan Poles' go-to insider guy. Or is he plugged into the Gervon Dexter camp? Because why would this get put out now? Like, why?
Probably because he would get cut if.
So they're like trying
They
to
had to
prop his
make roster
value up.
cuts.
Like, hey, anyone
Yeah.
want to trade for him?
Yes, teams do this all the time. They
That's what happened with like all the insiders. Like Diana Rossini did it all the time.
Yeah, well, Rossini was compromised.
We know that.
allegedly.
Allegedly,
now.
allegedly compromised by NFL head coach penis. But yes, yeah, Jordan Schultz, Starbucks kid. Did you guys know that he's the son of Howard Schultz, who invented Starbucks?
No, I did not know.
No, he's
that.
actually like the son of the Starbucks owner.
Really.
And what
Yes.
does he do?
He's
an
NFL
insider.
He decided instead of being just a trust fund kid who gets wasted and does whatever the hell he wants, he decided to become an NFL insider.
Yeah.
And fought
Noble.
Ian Rappaport last year, I believe, at the combine
It was. 'Cause
in
it was a
front
Starbucks in
of a
Indy.
Starbucks. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lord.
Yeah, honestly, that's gotta be awesome. Like, you're the son of the guy who invented Starbucks, and you're like, you know what? I want to be an NFL insider. Like, what
He's
a
probably-
niche fucking job that you decided.
He's probably one of the only people that when his parents are like, you can grow up and be whatever you want. That was true.
That's 100%
like-
true. Yeah, he's
yeah.
like, I'm gonna be Adam Schefter. And they're
I could be
"Oh,
whatever.
okay."
I want to be him.
Yeah.
I want to be Adam Schefter. That's what I want to be.
Which that job sucks, dude. Like,
Can you make
it's
me
just-
5'3"?
But I guess also, like, he's not like Jordan Schultz is not one of those guys who's like itching for every single scoop, like Woj level.
No,
like,
he's on the Gervon Dexter trade block level of scoops. That's the type of scoops he gets.
he's the I'll post scoops when I feel like it kind of guy.
Yeah, throw me some Gervon Dexter news. I'll run with it.
Also, that's definitely like a 5D chess move by Ryan Poles to be best friends with Jordan Schultz. I mean, just unlimited free coffee at Starbucks
yeah.
for sure.
Anybody that I want to trade that's trash, I'm just gonna let Jordan Schultz know.
Do you think like Chipotle's got that gold card for like celebrities that they can get like free Chipotle when they just present it? Do you think that he has like his own just like Starbucks like card? He just shows up and like
Why
just,
does
like,
he
free
need
coffee?
free? Why does he need free coffee?
Yeah.
He's a billionaire.
Well, he's not a billionaire yet. He's worth
Kind of.
It's
Kind
worth
of.
billions, but yeah.
Yeah.
I just wonder, like, those guys, like, do they ever pay at their own like business? They they just like show up and say, I'm the owner's son. Like, give me coffee.
I might try that. I'll just show up to a Starbucks and be like, I'm Jordan Schultz. Give me coffee.
They're like great. They're like, prove it. Like,
they
dude,
might just be like, who?
they're like, Nick,
Because they probably don't know who the owner is.
In this situation, they don't know your name's Nick. So they go, wait, you're Jordan Schultz? How do we know? Can you prove it to us? Yeah, I'll prove it to you right now. Gervon Dexter is on the trade board. He is going to be traded. They're like,
and then they're gonna. And then the
here's your coffee,
baristas
sir.
would be like, who?
Here is your coffee. No, they're gonna say, here's your coffee.
I don't have time. I don't have time for this. I'm getting a call from the Bears GM right now.
I'm getting a call from Ryan Poles. They're going, so sorry, sir. Here's your coffee. Here's your coffee.
Put $4 on my dad's account, please, for this coffee.
Yeah. Any other breaking rumors? Oh, Brett, you put something about Dodgers Kalshi. What's going on with the Dodgers and
Kalshi?
Kalshi?
Let me look that up really quick just to be sure, because I saw it on X. I didn't read anything about it, but I did see that the Dodgers might have a deal with Kalshi.
So breaking rumor, the Dodgers are going to go bankrupt again. That's that's where we're headed.
Okay, here we go.
In like a year or two.
The Dodgers announced a multi-year partnership on August 25th, making Kalshi their official and exclusive prediction market partner.
This can't end well, right?
What does exclusive prediction market partner mean? Like that nobody else can offer Dodgers futures?
So, partnership details. Kalshi 435 Club. The stadium's Gold Glove Bar is renamed to the Kalshi 435 Club. The name marks a 435-foot home run distance. Okay. Ballpark signs. Fans see Kalshi LED signs all around Dodger Stadium and in Center Field Plaza. App access. Fans get special team offers inside the trading app. Broader context. Other teams. Kalshi partnered with 4 other MLB teams on the same day. The Giants, the Padres, the Red Sox, and the Braves. The deal arrives while prediction markets face legal scrutiny and lawsuits over sports betting rules in California and other states.
Well, see, guys, we can't be illegal. We're partnering with the Dodgers.
I mean, they're definitely gonna like.
It's just a marketing
get sold,
deal.
Right? No, I'm saying the team's gonna get sold, right?
The Dodgers are.
The Dodgers, yes.
The Dodgers are definitely screwed.
Like, Dodgers are definitely gonna get sold at some point in the next year or two.
Well,
right? So
it seems like that was the plan anyway.
So the Dodgers aren't paying Kalshi. Kalshi is paying the Dodgers.
Well, yeah, it's a marketing deal.
No, look, the Dodgers are trying to get any money they can get coming in right now.
Because
this guy owes like $8 billion still to the feds.
The next owner does.
Well, that's also very true. You know, the previous ownership before Mark Walters, they literally went bankrupt. That's why they had this like sweetheart deal,
the TV
deal,
yeah,
which happened in 2012. I have a feeling we're headed towards a cycle of this guy going bankrupt, and then the next owner's getting another sweetheart deal for whatever's in the books for the current Dodgers situation.
Connor,
and it just repeats the cycle.
Connor, how much did you say that he owes?
I believe $8 billion.
Incorrect.
Is it more?
Well, he owed 20, I think, and he sold the Lakers for 12. So why am I off?
He's so the controlling owner, Mark Walter, and his firm Guggenheim Partners is at the center of an unfolding financial scrutiny involving over 17 to 20 billion.
Yeah, what did I miss? He sold the Lakers for 12 billion.
That's not reported in here.
Okay. Well, did you miss that giant headline last week, Brett? He literally
sold them.
He bought and then sold them.
He bought them 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's got to be insanely stressed right now. Can you imagine? Like the feds are like, "Hey, man, you owe us $20 billion,
and you owe Shohei Ohtani $1 billion."
Yeah, well, he is. Well, so he owes $20 billion. Then the team and media debt is around $1.5 billion, and then he has deferred player contracts of around $1 billion.
It's just the most insane game of Monopoly of all time. Like, imagine it's like he landed on go to jail basically. And they're like, all right, you owe quite literally everything you own.
Do you think that he can get anything for the Dodgers? Like, could he profit? Because I think it's just inheriting debt. Like you just
the Dodgers,
it off to somebody
the Dodgers are worth
that.
like $10 billion, right? He can sell them and still come out on top.
Let's see.
Dodgers
are worth 7.8 to 8 billion.
Oof, tough. He's got to cut it close, man. If he sells him, he might still need to sell off some of their assets to pay off the feds.
I think what you got to do here is just hand over the debt. Like have you ever heard of those house sales where you're just like, hey, let me take over the mortgage for you? That's what he's got to do for the Dodgers. Just hand it off to some other rich guy and walk away clean.
I love how Shohei Ohtani's camp knew this was going to basically happen because they wrote an opt-out clause for him if Mark Walters ever sold the team.
Isn't that weird?
Conveniently, or if Andrew Friedman, who's like the head executive for the baseball side, ever left. Like this was like they knew about this shit years ago. Of course, there's no way the Ohtani camp didn't know, especially since they were going through like the biggest gambling scandal at the same time.
Does he still get the deferred money though if he leaves?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Oh, that's a bad deal then, because he's getting paid like
he's fine regardless. I think if he becomes a free agent and like post lockout like 2028, he'll just sign with somebody else for $700 million.
So Connor, I've been doing more research over here, and you cannot simply subtract the $12.5 billion from the Lakers from the $20 billion.
Why?
Because
Why not?
the total $12.5 billion sale price does not go directly toward clearing the debt that he has for the Dodgers.
Then why did he bother selling him?
Because he needed money for other legal reasons.
Also,
the sale only covers about 1/3 of the problem, according to sports business and financial analysts tracking the federal investigation. The $12.5 billion sale only frees up enough capital to take roughly 1/3 of the required debt off his insurance books.
Probably because it's not $12 billion in profit. He's still
because it's going to other things.
Right.
Yeah. Damn, this guy's fucked.
Yeah.
He's got to declare bankruptcy, Michael Scott style.
Yeah, he's just got to shout it as loud as he can. Dude, he has till like December 31st, right, to get this all cleared up.
Let me see. When does he need to get?
That's an insane story that like it's honestly not getting reported on enough.
I mean, Jeff, what's the baseball guy?
Oh, you mean the guy who's glazing the Dodgers for being super competitive and super gung ho about spending money is suddenly being like, oh wait, it's actually all legal.
So Mark Walter and his companies are facing strict deadline by December 31st of this year.
Dude, that's gotta be crazy amounts of stress between now and December. It's just a clock ticking down on when
$20 billion by the end, end of the year.
In all seriousness, like what happens if he just doesn't get it all paid off? Like it's all fake anyways.
Declare bankruptcy.
Yeah. I mean, this whole system's fake anyways.
You know what's funny is if you or the average person forgets to pay your gym membership for a month, you can't go back to the gym and be like, yo, just give me till the end of the year. I got it. They'll say, no, we're sending you to collections. Bye. But billionaires like, I owe billions of dollars. They're like, you got a couple months, brother.
You got to the end of the year. But also, like, but seriously, what if he doesn't pay it off? Like, do they send him to collections? Like, what collections agency is going to chase down
if he doesn't
$20 billion, dude?
If he doesn't meet the
like
deadline,
the military
to clear or restructure the roughly $20 billion in misclassified internal loans, the consequences escalate rapidly across his insurance companies, his credit status, and ultimately his sports teams.
What's problematic about all of those things is he owns all of those. That's the
that's the thing.
Yeah. The problems are spread.
Rating demotion. S&P Global Ratings have already given Delaware Life a negative outlook. Failing to hit the deadline will trigger an official credit rating downgrade. Business freeze, lower rate devastates the life insurance company. Financial advisors will stop selling their.
That'll get them.
Policyholders may panic and pull their cash. Escalation of criminal and civil charges. If the December date is not met, the federal SEC and Department of Justice grand jury investigations are running parallel. If Walter cannot fix the books, it signals to federal prosecutors that the unaffiliated, that's in quotes, assets cannot easily be backed up. It drastically increases the probability of formal criminal or civil fraud charges. Then the forced sale.
This sounds scary for a billionaire. I don't know how he's going to recover from this financially.
He gets to go to rich jail.
It's almost like he has the best financial lawyers on his staff to help him.
They go, let me see your hands. Bad.
Yeah.
Just bad.
I don't know how he's going to recover from this, dude.
What was the Wolf of Wall Street guy? Jordan Belfort?
Yeah, Jordan Belfort.
Yeah, he's gonna go to that jail. That's what he's gonna go to country club jail.
Yeah, where it's just like tennis courts with barbed wire
and prostitutes.
Yeah,
well, allegedly.
And like you can get like your MBA and like you can like watch TV all day.
Yeah, that's it. That's all that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
and all that money's fake anyway.
Everything's fake. Everything's fake. None of this is real.
Should we get into our AFC and NFC South predictions?
Yeah, let's jump in real quick. This is not gonna be like last year's or previous years. We do like these super in-depth deep dives. I think we're just gonna rip off takes about these teams. Let's do AFC South first.
Okay.
So you got your Titans, Texans, Colts, Jaguars. So I finished Quarterback on Netflix, and I gotta say, the Cam Ward footage did not inspire me.
Okay.
Did not inspire me for this upcoming season. Now, he's got Brian Dable as his offensive coordinator. Robert Salah is the head coach. So they should be better on defense. He's a good defensive coach historically. Realistically, the Titans, I feel like last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, we had predicted on this pod that they were going to be like a 7-win team. And they proceeded to be like the worst team in the league and got Cam Ward. I think this is the year they bounce to like 6 to 8 win territory.
I can see that.
What do you think?
Yeah, I could see that. I don't think this division's very strong. So that wouldn't surprise me.
Well, actually, I have a flaming hot take about the Jaguars, but we'll get to that in a second. Well, I guess we're just going off, but
get to it now.
That's true. I love the Jaguars.
I do too.
Solely because I really think like Liam Cohen is overlooked a lot as a coach by Sean McVay, Ben Johnson, Shanahan, the LaFleurs. Like Liam Cohen comes from the McVay tree, and like he quietly turned that Jaguars team around big time last year, and they didn't get enough like credit and publicity on it because it's Jacksonville, and they'll never get like national coverage. You know, he was talking about it this offseason, like they got like no offseason hype, which they want it that way. But I think the Jaguars they should run away with this division, in my opinion.
I agree. I have them winning this division. I think they could be like a 12-win team, if I'm being honest. And I think the unsaid part is like Trevor Lawrence is just good now. That contract that they gave him looks like a steal, where he's getting mid 40s a year. He played great last year. I think he was like third in MVP votes, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So he had a great season. This offense is only going to continue to get better. I think they're making Travis Hunter stay a defensive back too. But low-key Parker Washington too. Like I don't know if you guys have paid much attention to Parker Washington. Him and Trevor Lawrence were like elite together when they were both on the field. Brian Thomas, I know he had like a really down year last year, but if that guy's your wide receiver too, and like he can play as good as he did his rookie year, they have a good thing going for them on offense. I think they have decent running backs too, with Bashal Tutin, and I think they brought in who am I missing that they brought in to back him up because Travis Etienne left.
That's weird. I forgot that
Etienne Kenny Gainwell?
Maybe. All I know is they added Jacoby Myers last year too, midseason. That like helped their offense tremendously, and everyone kind of clowned that trade at first, but
it's Chris Rodriguez. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Liam Cohen is like just as much of a football sicko as Ben Johnson, but again, like small market team versus Chicago, like it's just the Bears are going to get more national attention if they're good. So Texans, I think they're gonna be the same exact team as last year. Like probably an elite defense, but is CJ Stroud good or not? I don't know. And they just lost Jaden Higgins for the whole year. So like Tank Dell, by the way, is still not going to be back this year. That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
like I saw
he's got to retire.
I saw a tweet that like, oh, they're hoping that Tank Dell can come back for 2027. I'm like, dude, he hasn't played since 2024, I think.
I think he like only played his rookie year.
Yeah, that's super sad. But also, yeah, it's just crazy. So they lose Higgins. Who is the Texans receiver room?
Nico Collins and
The other Jaden, was it, or Jalen, or Jaden? Wasn't there like another Jaden on their team?
Noel. Jalen Noel.
Jalen Noel. Yeah. I mean, Higgins was like starting to pick up momentum last year as a wide receiver 2 behind Nico, and now it's just like, all right. I don't know if CJ Stroud is good. I kind of hope he sucks, because to be even funnier, watching the clip of him trying to big bro Caleb just become funnier and funnier every year.
So their wide receiver room right now is Nico Collins, Xavier Hutchinson, Jalen Noel, Kayshon Boutte, Justin Watson.
For Bootsy, that's right. Yeah, okay.
And oh my God, Sterling Shepard.
It's a name that I never want to see.
Holy cow.
Yeah. I don't think
I think the Texans are going to be worse than they were last year for what it's worth.
Do you ever know what happened to like Joe Mixon?
I think he's just done playing football.
He had a great season with his
he retired, I think, right?
I don't know. He had a great first season with Houston like 2 years ago, and he just disappeared.
No,
like literally disappeared.
Houston. Let me see.
Oh, he is not officially filed for retirement.
So weird.
But he's
not on a
team. Yes, correct. He's not. He's a free agent as it stands.
They signed David Montgomery, which is fine.
Doesn't move the needle for me at all. Like,
no.
In fantasy drafts, I've been seeing people take Montgomery like relatively high, which doesn't make any sense to me. Like, even when he was on the Bears, he was okay as like a lead back. But now he's 30.
That was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Too. Like,
now he's 30 years old and pretty much the lead back on that team. Woody Marks is your backup option, who was hot ass last year. So yeah, I don't feel good about the Texans at all. It wouldn't surprise me if they won 9 to 10 games, but I think
their defense will win them. Like,
I think they regress though. I think they do.
Yeah. Also, wasn't their biggest issue like offensive line last year, and they just didn't address it?
Yeah.
Yep. But is there?
Well, no,
this?
I thought they signed a couple people, or are they people that were already on the team?
I think it might be a Justin Fields situation where, like, regardless of how good the offensive line is, I just don't think CJ Stroud's that good.
And then the last team, the Colts. It took me a couple seconds to realize I'm like, oh wait, Daniel Jones is their guy. Like
he's back.
Completely forgot about that. Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay.
I don't see it. I'm sorry. Like, I know he had a great start last year and he got hurt and all that, but I'm not buying it 2 years in a row. I'm not.
I don't think the Colts are going to be that bad.
No, they're going to be the same fucking team they've been in the last 7 to 8 years since Andrew Luck left.
Are they going to start 8-0?
No, they're
and then finish 1-7.
They're probably going to be 8-9 again.
Yeah.
So my prediction for this division is like, I guess, what are your thoughts on the Colts?
I think they will have a better season than they did last year. Like, I think if they have a full season with a healthy quarterback, that will be better for them. But yeah, there's nothing that like jumps off the page that makes me think the Colts will be like super competitive. I think they could also be in the same realm of like 9-10 wins.
I'm also still trying to wrap my brain around the Sauce Gardner trade last year that they made.
Why not?
Two first round picks. Like, that's a lot for Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, it is for a defensive back.
Yeah.
Who's when Daniel Jones is your starter?
Yeah, defensive back who's also potentially already past his prime. Like, defensive backs have a pretty short shelf life.
How old is he?
He's in his late 20s.
He's 24.
Sauce Gardner?
Yes.
No. He's been playing since like 2020. Get the
He's
fuck
24.
Out. What?
Yes.
All right, I retract my statement. I thought he was like 28. I thought he was like 28.
His prime at 24.
Dude, what? When was he drafted?
He must have been like 19 when he got drafted. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I was thinking he was drafted in 2020. I got to be mixing him up with somebody. Who am I mixing him up with?
He was born in 2001. That's crazy.
He was in the Cincinnati. I thought he was in like one of those good Cincinnati teams.
All right, he will be 25 in a couple days.
Okay, that's wild. I feel like he's been around forever. That's wild that he's only 24.
Mm-hmm. That makes
Okay.
the trade maybe a little less worse.
I retract my statement. I
But
apologize.
it is still 2 first-round picks for a defensive back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's not like it's like Witherspoon. Like Witherspoon out in Seattle. Like that guy, for sure worth 2 first-round picks. That guy's a freak.
I don't know that any defensive back is worth 2 first-round picks.
It's a fair point, but it's like that guy's the best corner in the league, in my opinion, right now. But all right. My official prediction for this division is Jaguars. Oh god, it's really tough after that. Probably Jaguars, Texans, Colts, Titans.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is
I'll mix it
probably the
up.
same exact lineup as last year's finish.
Yeah, I'll mix it up. I'll go Jags, Colts, Texans, Titans.
Okay.
But
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna. You know what? No, fuck it. Titans might be good this year. Titans might be good. They. I forgot they got Carnell Tate. That's gonna be a huge
Tate.
addition
They
for
had Brian Daniels, right?
right. As their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I feel like that Carnell Tate Cam Ward connection might be like the Bryce Young Tet connection from last year. That might be enough to get the Titans into like wild card. Because their defense is gonna be like decent. I said they could be a 6 to 8 win team, but they also could have a little more upside. It just depends on how good Cam Ward is, if I'm being honest.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't see it with Cam Ward. I'll eat my words.
He does have
I'm
a
wrong.
weird. I don't know if you watch Quarterback in Full, Nick, but
I haven't seen the full thing
He
now.
does have a weird throwing motion, in my opinion. He like kind of sidearms all of his throws.
I mean,
he whips the fucking ball, dude.
I think he just was like the best quarterback in a really weak quarterback draft class.
That's fair.
Like I think and the Titans had to draft a quarterback. They had no choice.
By the way, I love that we're just knocking out the 2 grossest divisions first, because the NFC South continues to be gross to talk about every single year. It just doesn't improve. Like
The Saints don't excite you?
not really. I mean, so if I'm being honest, like, yeah, Baker's fun to watch in Tampa. Tyler Shuck will be, I think, interesting for sure in year 2, but this division's still gross. Like, let's start with the Saints. Tyler Shuck, year 2. Kellen Moore, year 2 as a head coach. They didn't really do a whole lot. They did add not Mekhi Lemon, because he was the other Jordan Tyson, but he's hurt. So their first round picks hurt for like the first 6 weeks. So I think the receivers are kind of electric. They got Tyson and Olave, but if they're not going to be healthy together for a while. Yeah, Alvin Kamara is still playing football as one of the running backs. The defense is
They did trade for pick up Travis Etienne. So
Okay.
I don't think you'll see a lot of Kamara.
I can't believe Kamara's still playing. It's crazy. Yeah, I think the Saints will be frisky. I think they're going to be the same exact team as last year.
So on a bigger picture here, the win totals in the NFC South are as follows. And I won't give the teams away with this, but this just shows you how exciting this division is. 6.5, 7.5, 7.5, and 8.5. Those are the win totals for those teams.
That's
They're
gross.
all separated by 2 games, and none of them are good win totals.
Well, here's the thing. Like, what are your thoughts on the Saints first? Because we'll go team by team. Like, what are your
I
thoughts?
think the Saints could be okay. I think Tyler Shuck seems like he could be a fine quarterback. I like their receiving room, if I'm being honest.
No, I do too. When healthy.
The big question for me is defense and game planning. I just don't know that I see it with the big picture there, but I think they could be okay. Right, the division kind of sucks. I think they could split the games with every team in their division, and if they have a relatively soft schedule, like they could rattle off 8-9 wins. I can see it.
I can't really name a lot of defensive players in their roster. If you asked me 6 years ago to name off like a couple of the big defensive guys, you could do it easily. At this point, You can't. There's hardly anybody in that defense.
Is Cam Jordan still on the? He is. Cam Jordan's still on the roster.
Okay, but he's ancient. There's nobody else in that backfield or.
Yeah, Justin Reed.
Okay.
They have Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're right. The defense is going to be a problem for them. The Buccaneers.
This is a team that could use Gervon Dexter.
The Saints are a team that could use Gervon Dexter. You're right. Yeah. The Buccaneers. I think they're going to regress.
I was going to say. I think the Bucs. I think the Bucs are going to suck this year.
I think they're going to suck. I think that this is just hot takes, but I think Baker leaves after this year. Todd Bowles gets fired. Vita Vea just got extended after asking for a trade, but then he'll get traded after this year because they're going to start rebuilding. I thought last year was, and again, watching it on quarterback was kind of fascinating because it's oh, I forgot they were 6-2 and then they just fell apart. I think it was almost too good to be true that they were outperforming, they were overperforming, I should say. And I think they're going to regress heavily this year. Mike Evans goes to the Niners. I don't know.
They're going to stink. For what it's worth, the receiving room without Mike Evans is now basically Chris Godwin and Emeka Egbuka. Chris Godwin is a chronic injury guy, 30 years old, maybe 31. So past his prime as a receiver. Egbuka also low-key may have, is it a Liz Frank injury? Is that where the tiny bones in your foot are hurt? So
tiny bone injury,
tiny bones in your feet. But he also, that's the only routes he runs is quick moves where it requires you to have strong feet. So could see a regression year from Egbuka as well. They also moved on from Rashad White in their backfield, leaving them with essentially Bucky Irving and Sean Tucker. And Bucky Irving is also chronically injured. Sean Tucker is useless outside of the 5-yard line. So I think this could be pretty bad for the Bucs. This could be
Baker's
really
also
bad year.
Baker also gets hurt a lot because he plays so aggressively.
I think Baker is the only redeeming quality about this team.
No, for sure. But I think if he gets hurt, I mean, they have nothing.
That team will be ass if Baker gets hurt.
Yeah, there are some teams out there where they have good enough coaches where if their quarterback gets hurt, they're not going to win as many games as they would have otherwise, but they'll still be competitive because they have good coaching. I don't think Todd Bowles is a good coach. We've talked about it on this podcast. We're anti-Bowles. We're an anti-Todd Bowles head coach. I think he's a great defensive coordinator, not a good head coach. We've seen it time and time again. So, yeah, I'm out of the box. Speaking of other teams regressing likely, the Falcons are fucking gross, dude. I feel bad for Falcons fans. They have to either watch Michael Penix or Tua. There's no other options.
Do you know what this quarterback room reminds me of is when the Bears brought in Andy Dalton to compete with
Nick Foles.
Mitch Trubisky. That's what this reminds me of. And that team sucked eggs. So bad. That's not a good sign at all when those are your options at quarterback. Bad.
Well, no, how about when the Bears? Wait, hold on. How about when the Bears brought in Nick Foles to compete with Mitch, and then they brought in Andy Dalton the following season to compete with Mitch? As if it wasn't already bad enough.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess did they even have Mitch compete?
Well, no,
with Andy Dalton. No, it was Nick Foles they had. No, Andy Dalton was brought in for a placeholder for Justin Fields.
Oh, was it Fields? Okay.
No, Nick Foles was brought in for Mitch's last season. Yeah.
Okay, so what's
had Mike Glennon, and then they drafted.
Well. Mitch. Yeah, Glennon was supposed to be the guy, and then they drafted Mitch. But yes,
right.
What's the worst QB room here? Is it Foles and Mitch, Justin Fields and Andy Dalton, or Tua and Michael Penix?
I think it's Tua and Michael Penix.
No.
You don't think so?
I truly
Andy
think,
Dalton and Fields.
Yeah.
Okay.
In hindsight, yes.
You know what's ironic is of those guys we just named, I think Mitch it was the best quarterback, like of all of those
The
guys.
thing
that you just
is,
talked about.
like, Tua was a good, like a
hang
really
on,
good
guys.
quarterback for
You're
a couple
forgetting-
years.
You're forgetting the third string quarterback
For which team?
for the Falcons.
Oh,
Is
who
it? Wait, hold on. I feel like
Well,
I know this.
there's two more. There's two more, but I don't know.
Two?
Are they veterans or rookies?
One is a veteran. One I don't even know if you guys.
All right, say the
have heard of.
names. What is it?
Cooper Rush
Oh God, that's right. He's there.
and Jack Strand.
Don't know.
So the
I
thing
don't
is,
know
like,
that.
Jack Strand.
I don't know. He went to Minnesota State.
Oh God.
I truly think Tua is going to be the starter.
You don't bring him in to
Oh, he's a rookie.
sit on the
Okay.
bench, right?
Yeah, for sure. And like, Michael Penix is like
Like you're not bringing in Tua for locker room vibes.
Michael Penix is the Mitch Trubisky pick reincarnated instead of 2nd overall, 8th overall, and it's the same regime essentially that did the Trubisky pick with Ryan Pace involved. It's just so reminiscent. It's so bad. Like, I will say Tua, before the injuries, before the concussions, like, was playing incredible football at times with Mike McDaniel in Miami, but like the injuries, man, like the guy's brain is pudding at this point. Like, it's like, I feel bad for him. Like, why is he playing football?
Speaking of the injuries, every time I think about Michael Penix, I think about double ACL tear with him in 2 full leg casts in a wheelchair. Like it's one of the funnier images of a quarterback in football.
I mean, look, I know money is very important, but why would Kevin Stefanski take this job? I guess it's like the first year is just like a wash, right? Your first year is.
I think you
come
take
in-
this job to show like how ass this team is so that you can just completely roster rebuild.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean, they have good receivers still. Like,
Drake
actually,
London
It's just Drake London.
and
It's just Drake London, actually.
maybe Kyle Pitts is an okay
I mean,
pass
you have
catcher.
all right. You still have a top 5 running back.
Yes.
That is
Top two running back.
yeah. Offensive line is still fine there. Their defense doesn't really. Actually, their defense was kind of nasty last year. They had some good. I will say again, Ryan Pace, when he was part of their front office, Ryan Pace was always good at scouting defense. He just couldn't pick. He just couldn't
Offense.
draft quarterbacks or like tight ends.
Good thing Kyle Pitts was already there.
Yeah. Well, no, I think wasn't he part of, no, he wasn't. No, he was drafted in the same class as Fields. So Ryan Pace did not draft him there. But anyways.
Yeah, no, the receivers suck outside of Drake London, by the way. It's Jahan Dotson. They got Olamide back. Zechariah Branch. Bad, dude.
Yeah. And then the last team in this division, which is, in my opinion, one of the most perplexing teams in the NFL this season, is the Carolina Panthers. The Bears play the Panthers week 1, which makes me a little nervous because week 1's always tough. Just across the league because everyone's coming
In
out
Carolina, too.
That's a weird one, man. That's
It
a
is.
weird one. And I have no idea what to think of this team. Like, I have no idea how good Bryce Young is. I know Ted McMillan's good.
Yeah, he looks great.
I
Yeah.
will say they have a good offensive line. They have a quietly solid offensive line in Carolina. I was kind of impressed by that last year at times. They did put a lot of money into that offensive line. I believe not this offseason, but the previous offseason, they put a lot of money in free agency into getting that line rebuilt for Bryce Young. But yeah, I mean, this team, I don't know how they backed into the playoffs last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 8-9, right?
But I think there's some upside here for sure. I just don't know what to fully expect. Who was their first round pick this year? They got somebody decent.
Let's look it up.
They didn't get Kenny Sadiq, did they? That was the Jets, I think, that got Kenny Sadiq.
No, they got. Did they have one this year?
Yeah. First round pick was. Oh, they got a tackle. They took
Monroe Freeling,
Georgia. So they put even more investment on that offensive line. But Yeah, I don't
who
know. I
it
think
looks like is not expected to start, although both of their starting tackles are out. So it looks like he
what?
might start anyway. On their
So
depth chart, they have him listed as the backup left tackle, but their starting left and right tackle are both out.
so I'm gonna base this off just how good I think Dave Canales is. I think Dave Canales is a really solid offensive minded coach, solid NFL like head coach, it seems. So I think I'm going to have to base this division off the like how strong the coaching is, and so I'm actually going to say the Buccaneers are to potentially finish last in this division. I think they bottom out this year.
Okay. I think the Falcons are going to be really bad, but I don't think that means the Bucks are going to be good.
Right.
I think both teams will be really bad.
I
yes.
think my prediction to this division is Panthers, Saints, Bucks, Falcons.
Yeah, I have the exact same. Yeah, I think the Panthers could win it again with 8 wins.
Dude, I think Bryce got a lot of confidence back last year, the end of last year's run. Like he had some great throws in the playoffs.
Yeah, who has more confidence going into 2026? Is it Bryce Young or Dio Dengbo?
I mean, motivated Dio.
Motivated Dio, man.
It's 99 overall, man.
I love that Madden did that, by the way.
Yeah, also Dio doesn't give a shit. He's like, yeah, it's funny.
It is funny.
He's like, I get paid millions of dollars. I'm okay. Yeah, I don't. I mean, is that weird to think the Carolina Panthers are going to repeat as division champs?
Back-to-back 8-win champs.
You know what?
No, I could see it.
I might have to change my pick around here. I feel like I'm going to.
No, I got the Panthers.
I feel like I might go. God, that's gross though. Yeah, no, I'll stick with it. Panthers, Saints. Is that our cursed team this year? Who's going to be our cursed team this year? That's the real question.
Dude, we'll find out. It might be the Jags again, but
we haven't done all the other divisions yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's
Jags and Panthers. I think Jags and Panthers are on watch right now.
There's some good candidates. Broncos could be a good candidate again.
That's maybe the breaking rumor that comes out of this is Jags and Panthers are on watch for a cursed team.
Yeah. Any other footnotes about this division or the division, the AFC South or NFC South? Any footnotes that we missed?
Not that I could think of. They're both sad.
Gross, dude. Gross divisions. Nothing exciting to look forward to with these two.
What should we do? What should we do next week? Should we do Wests?
Weasts? Yeah, probably. Why not?
Let's do Wests.
We're like 2 weeks out, aren't we?
We got to get more divisions next week.
5.
No, I think we're.
When is the first game? Isn't it
September
2
9th.
weeks?
It's a Wednesday.
We have two recordings left.
It's a Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
We got to crank through divisions next week.
Yeah, so might have to skip a lot of the other.
Maybe less breaking rumors next week.
Yeah, less breaking rumors.
Unless there's a breaking rumor we have to talk about.
Well, unless there's breaking rumors.
I mean, there's always breaking rumors to talk about. There's always breaking rumors.
Or continue to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Justin Fields might sign by the time we record again.
Let's. How many divisions do we have left? We just did 2 today. How many divisions are there
6?
in football?
We have 6 more.
Oh, okay. We could do like easily 4 next week, right?
Yeah, let's do 4 next week.
Maybe we could do 2 more right before that first game. First game's on a Wednesday this year.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I believe the way they have it set up for week 1, by the way, last thing I'll say about this before we hop off.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yes, isn't it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. It's week
September
1.
9th. Oh, no, it's not. There's September 9th, September 10th. And then the rest of them are Sunday. And then is there a doubleheader for? No, okay. So it's just Wednesday, Thursday.
Why did we both think there was a Friday game?
I think originally we thought that Australia game was going to be on Friday, but they put it on Wednesday instead.
Obviously, the better.
They put it on Thursday. Patriots Seahawks are on.
Wait, the Australia game is Thursday?
Correct.
That's so weird.
Yes. The actual opener is Patriots Seahawks on September 9th.
Feels like COVID football, doesn't it? To be having football on a Wednesday.
They should have done Thursday, Friday.
What are we
A
doing?
big mistake, dude. Big mistake.
Wednesday football?
Um,
Wednesday football?
Yeah, dude. The schedule's so weird. And then when's the first? There's always like a Monday night football doubleheader. Did they stop doing that shit finally? Nope. There's wait, what? Am I missing something here? Oh wait, no, the Bears are on fucking Monday Night Football the third week against the Eagles. Gross. I think that I heard rumors they're gonna stop doing the doubleheader for Monday Night Football. Which
At least
honestly,
it seems like they are to open the season. Not going to.
Anyways, that wraps up today's breaking rumor. Again, we'll cover the 4 divisions of choice next week, and then before we know it, it'll be opening night 2 weeks from now. Also, I think college football starts this weekend. Week 0.
Week zero.
Yeah.
This weekend. Yeah.
And then Labor Day weekend the following weekend. So it's coming up. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week.